In the following guided practice, we're going to change the object of our attention from the breathing sensation and the sensation of the belly moving with every breath to a sensation generated by using the memory or a visualization of someone we care about, someone who's a positive influence in our life, someone who makes us happy. So you might think of even a beloved pet, like a cat or a dog. They're great because of their unconditional love. But it could be one of your children or a spouse, a lover, a dear friend, a mentor or a coach or someone like that. And what we'll do is, after you've selected that person you want to work with, use the visualization to generate a particular sensation in your body. You might just feel it in your heart area or your head or in a general sense. But when we think about people a certain way, we have a real felt experience in our body. And once that feeling is generated, the instructions will tell you to let go of the memory, let go of the visualization, and rest your attention there on that feeling itself. And this isn't about forcing a feeling or forcing it to grow or be bigger. In fact, that will shut it down. What we want to do is let go into the feeling. We don't need to do anything, we just need to be present with it. Let it be, and it'll expand on its own. But the measure of success at this practice isn't how much you can make this feeling intense or how big you can make the sensation in your body. It's really more about creating a sensation that's enough for you to rest your attention on, and then maintaining your attention on it for a consistent period of time. And of course, like all the other practices we've done, thoughts can come and go in the back of your mind. Don't pay them any attention. If you do get distracted, just return your attention to any lingering sensations that you got from the visualization. If the feeling fades, and it will several times, especially if this is your first time doing this type of practice, you'll bring back the memory or choose a new one to focus on to generate that new felt experience of love and joy and warmth, whatever that feeling is. So you'll use a new visualization to bring it up, and then once it's generated so that you can really feel it consistently, let go of the memory, let go of the visualization, and just rest your attention on the sensation itself. And once you've located it and you're just resting with it, there's nothing else you need to do. This is not about doing. It's just about being present with a sensation. And you'll notice it'll have its own ripples and waves, and it'll expand on its own, or sometimes it'll slow down and stop again. But again, the measure of your success with this, not that we're measuring, but it's not about how bright you can make it. It's about the peace that you find in the stillness in your mind of resting your attention on the sensation. By the end, the sensation can be very weak, but it doesn't matter because you'll feel this very deep sense of peace and stillness in your mind, and that's the most important thing. For those of you who are choosing to do a psychedelic journey at the end of this meditation training, this practice is beneficial because it teaches us how what we focus on will have an effect on our body and our emotions and our feelings, and that we can shift the way we feel by choosing what to pay attention to. So during a journey, if you start feeling too negative or frightened by this training, you know that you can choose to start remembering someone who's positive, thinking about something that makes you happy, and your physiology will respond. So you can change the course of your journey by thinking about someone who makes you happy and makes you feel love. So you'll improve your state of mind that way if you need to do that. And of course, the best lesson of this is in daily life, what we think about directly affects how we feel. And we do have some power and control there, not in a negative way, but what we choose to pay attention to will determine how we feel. And sometimes we get caught in a cycle of focusing on negative things or negative people, and then we feel depressed or angry or chronically stressed. But if we practice shifting our attention to the positive people and events in our life, that'll have a physiological effect on us, and we'll just become happier over time as long as we keep practicing this technique on and off the cushion